Hi, it's me, Trixie Mattel, and let's get ready. New year, new me, new us, new makeup, new day, new video. So today I have to do a bunch of photo shoots for an upcoming album. I'm a musician, rich, wealth. We have to get in drag. So we're gonna try a bunch of new makeup. We got a bunch of new stuff here, and hopefully it works, because when I try out new products in a video for a photo shoot, if the products don't work, I have to be photographed that way. So I'm gonna glue down my brows and be right back. Today's video is sponsored by Green Chef. Green Chef is a USDA certified organic company that makes eating well affordable and easy. I love Green Chef. The meals get delivered directly to your door in these perfect boxes that keep everything inside fresh. I have been on set all day filming for Netflix or Trixie Mattel, and I've gotten home and my food is still cold. And the package comes with all the ingredients pre-portioned. So I mean, every single meal, I have made dozens of meals from Green Chef. Every single meal takes less than 30 minutes. And I would describe my cooking level as like moderate. Everything has been a good mix of easy to do and introduced me to some flavors or some vegetables or something that I'd never even tried. The recipes also come with recipe cards you can keep so you can make it again in the future. There's this recipe for mole roasted carrots that I have made like 3 times on my own. It's fabulous. They have dishes for a variety of different lifestyles, including vegan, vegetarian, paleo, keto, and there's a million different types of dishes available. And so each week you can basically decide what you want to have delivered to you. I don't think that any product has ever more dramatically transformed my life than Green Chef. I actually can cook now. I actually can make these recipes from scratch by myself. I feel confident in everything I've made. Everything looks exactly like the picture. And when I'm at home eating a meal that I made myself, I feel like I'm in a restaurant or something. The food is so good. And it's portioned for 2. If you live alone like me, it's great because then you have leftovers. It's fabulous. Go to greenchef.us and use code Trixie10 to get 10 free meals plus free shipping on your first box. That's Trixie10 at greenchef.us. 10 free meals plus free shipping. And back to the video. All right, we got some stuff that really I don't even know if it's gonna work. This is N3 Oil Control Makeup Primer, a primer that's a spray. I really just don't know if I believe in her. Pore Minimizing Microfine Mist. I also brought a new mirror. We got the Prados Beauty teeny little mirror. Look at it. I don't feel pore minimized. Am I the oldest person to be doing this on YouTube? Am I the oldest person to be a makeup person on YouTube? No, every time my shirt comes off and you guys see my nipple, everyone gets really turned on. But I also brought, what else did I bring? Okay, Flower Beauty. I got this from Drew Barrymore when I was on her program last week. Supernova Celestial Priming Whip. Packed with a blend of antioxidants to soothe and rejuvenate skin. I'll be the judge of that. Okay. Oh wow, it is whipped. You guys, Nick the editor's in the studio today.
Hi.
Great. I feel as free as the wind on this beach. This, I don't know about her. This looks more textured to me. I mean, I like that it's like a whip. That's kind of cool, but I don't gag for her. All right, well, I guess let's put some makeup on. I want to try this new foundation. I've been sitting on this for a while. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. This is very rich, very wealthy and rich. I'm gonna apply it with this Wet n Wild sponge I got for Halloween, because you know me. I love to try out makeup months after it comes out. It says this is full coverage, but I don't know if this is like Woman on a Sunday at Nordstrom full coverage or Crossdresser from Hell at the Gig full coverage. Fully sheer. Okay, great. It's off to a good start. Look at this cute little guy. Apparently it has lights on it. I mean, who can get ready with that though? I mean, if you're in the dark, it's better than nothing. It actually is pretty full coverage. Huh. I'm not necessarily gagging because I am kind of using a lot, but. So, who likes who? Have we shown the American Influencer Award? Let's do it. It's not every day you win a major award that no one cares about. This is no joke. So heavy. Look at this. This is crazy. Got this, so thank you. With the way I drink, I thought it was the American Under the Influence Awards, but this actually looks really good, I'm not gonna lie. I think this foundation looks good, which is a relief because we're shooting campaign images for my new record. So we already shot the album art and everything, but this will be like pictures we use for press. I don't know about the texture in this eyebrow though. Have you learned anything about makeup doing these videos so much?
Oh, so much.
Really?
I know nothing. I feel like an expert at this point.
Actually, I'm really gagged by this. I mean, I applied this with a wet sponge and this is really kind of really good coverage. It reminds me of Estee Lauder Double Wear Prada. I actually never get free foundation in the mail where it actually matches. So this is like kind of gaggy. Most people think I'm the lightest shade of everything, which I'm like, that's not the case. That's not true, Ellen. You were invited. It's the new year. What do I want to do this year? I mean, I'm gonna dedicate the whole year to touring. Pretty much like every other month I'll be somewhere. But my new thing is doing less because it's gotten a little too wild, a little too out of hand. And I'm ready to start being that person who says, oh, I can't do that. And they go, oh, why? And I go, because I'm not. There's no conflict. I'm just staying home. That should be like the new vibe. You don't have to be busy to say no to something. You can just say no. This looks really good. Let's do some eyeshadow because that eyebrow that I barely glued down, don't worry, it's just photos for an album that will immortalize me forever. I got a bunch of dirty brushes here, which is kind of how I roll. This is how we roll. These are all clean brushes. And what? New year, new me. I'm gonna use clean brushes this year. Look at this. My assistant, Brandon, something you guys need to know about her is she loves a bag. She's a bag lady. She's a plastic bag lady. I love this brush. I mean, spoiler alert if Trixie Cosmetics ever does brushes. I love giant eyeshadow brushes like this, and it's so hard to find a brush this big. Like, for my big eye makeup, this is nothing to me. This is throwing a deck chair off the Titanic. This is the L'Oreal Paris 12-hour infallible super slim liquid eyeliner. I've tried this a couple times. It has a nice pointed tip, but I find that for a product I've only used a few times, it's kind of not black enough to me. And I'm a little spoiled because that Beauty Bakery one is so lit, and that One Size Beauty one is so lit, that if it doesn't do that, I'm just like mad. I don't understand why you're not better. I also had someone recently tell me that they're attracted to me and that they aren't into conventionally hot people. So, great. Did you also used to jerk off to ET? I want to do another marathon next year because I was so close to doing the LA one this time and I got my appendix out. Training for 20 weeks and then not getting to run. A little disappointing. I'm gonna train while I'm on tour so I can be ready. But honestly, I might just run it myself again because I can't schedule a marathon around everyone else. Like, I don't need a bunch of other people running next to me to run. I don't. Plus, if you run by yourself, you always win. Oh, I was nominated for a Critics' Choice Award for a special I put on this channel, which is crazy. You guys, you got like Bo Burnham Inside, which I think is a Netflix special. Somebody else has like a Peacock special. My special is from YouTube. And we filmed it in my living room. I woke up to the nomination the other day and I just was like, I gotta Google this. This has gotta be like a misprint. It's probably Tobey Maguire or something, you know. I just couldn't believe it. So the awards are in a couple weeks. Nicole Byer's hosting and I texted her, hey, no pressure, but I'm nominated for the comedy special and can we steal the election? And she left. So let's do some shadows. You guys, I got something weird, all right? Now, before I open this, I just want to say Scott Barnes is one of the most prolific makeup artists of our generation. He designed a look that was emulated by everyone on the planet for like 10 years. He's done my makeup, I've done his makeup. He's an incredible makeup artist, beautiful products. But we gotta talk about this. We gotta address the situation. I'm just gonna open this and I'm just gonna let the room react. What? I don't know who this is for. Adult women who need music to get around me. Also haunted. Like, I think my eyeshadow palette's haunted. Really? How can you tell? It's got some great art up here. I don't know if it will stop. Can we use this in a video? And then it has a great pull-out drawer with a bunch of product in it. I mean, great products. The evil is dead. Evil dies tonight. Great products, great layout. I just think like, this is a lot. This is a lot to carry around. This is a briefcase. But let's use it. I wanted to try it, so let's use it. I can't go too colorful today because this shoot has like two completely different looks. So I'm gonna go with this. You know I love a color like this, like a red brown. Okay, this is gonna work. Because I use liquid foundation as primer, I never quite know how the foundation is gonna take shadow. I just heard my accent. Take shadow. My favorite accent to do currently is Tiger King. From Tiger King 1 where he's talking about the straight guy. He's like, well, when you watch porn, do you like to look at the guy with the big one? Do you like to look at the guy with the big one or the guy with the little one? And he said, I like the big one. And I said, okay, I can work with that. I don't know why that's like just stuck in my head, but I'm being photographed by John Sams today, who does shoot a lot of our cosmetics campaigns. So I believe in his retouching skills. I just want to try not to make his job too difficult. I'll say this, I wish this foundation was more matte. This is definitely a natural. Do you guys see how it almost has a satin finish? I can see the light picking up on it. Do you see, especially if I cross my basketball forehead? I don't love that. Like, I don't love a full coverage satin finish anything. Great formula. I mean, that's the thing. Scott Barnes formulas are beautiful. I just thought this packaging was kind of like almost comedic. This looks like a PR box. Like, this looks like the makeup should come out of this and then you throw this away or recycle it. This is fine. I'm trying to go kind of neutral Trixie, so just like brown cut crease, you know. Boots the house brown. People think I wear like bright makeup. 9 out of 10 pictures of me, I'm in like, everything on my face is brown. I'm like very basic and boring. I think it's that drag queen thing where we have to change outfits, so you can't commit to any really one color scheme. That's why when I do go somewhere that I don't have to change, I usually do some kind of monochromatic, like matchy-matchy. I hate matchy-matchy on real people, but I love it on drag queens. When I worked at the makeup counter, people would come in and be like, it's my birthday, my color's red, I'm doing a red hair, red purse, red bag, red shoes, and I'm like, Ronald McDonald, pump the brakes. You do not need to be going places like that. Carl Jr.'s needs to book you to stand outside and do this. I'm gonna go a little darker. I think there's Prima, this color's called Prima. See, I'm adding some more depth there. That's gonna help make it all smoking easy. Oh, but you know what though? Scott Barnes, go to the website. The models he chooses are fucking beautiful. And the makeup he does on them, oh my God. I think Scott Barnes has some of the most beautiful makeup ads. If we're talking like the models and the makeup on them, it's just unreal. He puts so much makeup. He did my makeup once, which I thought was gorgeous and everyone made fun of, but I thought it was so pretty. I was like, this is a lot of makeup. He said, this is how much makeup I put on Jennifer. Like Jennifer Lopez, he was like, they all wear this much makeup. I was like, wow, these bitches are in drag. All right, that looks pretty good. I'm gonna do the other side and come right back. All right, I'm gonna use my One Size Patrick Star Visionary palette. This has a color in it that I've been using for my brows, this soft serve color. You know, I have seen the comments about licking makeup, so we're gonna start actually. That's a good New Year's resolution. I'm gonna stop eating makeup in the videos. I just licked it anyway, by reflex. Sorry. Wow, my skill. I just licked it. Oh, I'm not licking makeup anymore. You know what, I'm gonna give you a Nerf gun, and then every time I lick a makeup brush, I want you to shoot me in the eye. I think that's fair. Who would play her? It's a pretty good brow. Oh, once again, these brows have never even been close to one another, but that doesn't matter. Let's just keep going. I think I grabbed some concealer, didn't I? I'm gonna use the Kimchi Multitask Superstar Concealer. Love this little bitch. It has a brush on it, but I don't trust like an applicator with a brush. I just don't. I don't know what color it is because it rubbed off, but let's call it light. I also one of my New Year's resolutions is to do new types of videos. I mean, I kind of have cooked with every Easy Bake Oven. I think I've done every type of doll video. I want to try a video where I use the most expensive makeup I can find, like all rich brands. Like I think it'd be fun to go to Sephora and drop just an absurd amount of money and just see if these like crazy premium brands are for us at all. Because you guys know I love Maybelline. I love so many of like Wet n Wild. I love the cheap brands, but I would want to know what some of these fancy brands are like. I mean, I've only used like a few Dior products, a few Lancome products. Stuff at that price point has just never interested me because it's also not really marketed to me. It's marketed to like rich women in the suburbs, let's be honest. And I am a rich woman in the city. I'm gonna do my normal kind of foundation thing. I'm gonna do my TV paint stick and my concealers and stuff, and I'm gonna sculpt out my face, and I'm gonna be right back. All right, so the foundation's pretty much on. I did my normal like TV paint stick, Anastasia Beverly Hills stick foundations, and then I love this Makeup Forever palette. I just still get a lot of use out of it. So that's what we have on, and now it's time to put on some powder. I'm gonna be interested to see how this powder changes the foundation because the Charlotte Tilbury, I don't know why that sounds rich to me. Charlotte Tilbury. If you guys don't know, Charlotte Tilbury is Cher's makeup artist, kind of what she's famous for, and she makes beautiful products. I grabbed a loose setting powder from Anastasia Beverly Hills in Banana. I usually use translucent, and I wanna use Banana because lately I like my foundation looking a little yellow or gold. This is a little yellow, and so I think it will give me the Simpsons treatment a little bit. It's really yellow, I'm scared now. I think traditionally this is used for people with deeper skin to highlight. I'm afraid I'm gonna mess up this makeup. Oh no. I'm gonna try a little bit and see if it turns my face yellow. It doesn't. That doesn't look too yellow. Yeah, it's gonna be great. I scared myself. You can talk yourself in and out of anything, you know. This is gonna be good. I'm actually gonna like this. I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do for holiday. I'm either gonna DJ in Milwaukee at This Is It, or I'm gonna, I don't know, pick up a gig or something. I don't know. It feels weird as a drag queen to not work on New Year's. I'm gonna brush off some of this powder. Do you guys remember on the channel when we had Jinx and she was covered in that white powder? She was covered in white powder, white face powder, and she was like, talking about her drag. It was like, it was so funny. Oh, bitch, I love this powder. This makes a really big difference in this foundation. Banana, it was pretty close to my skin tone and has a little bit of a coverage. I'm used to using translucent, which really doesn't have coverage. And what a difference. I haven't been using a setting powder with coverage in a while. I used Airspun for a long time, but it's so hard to come by. And then like every drag queen, I used Ben Nye Fair for a long time. If we're gonna address the elephant in the room, I am hungover. Yes, I'm hungover. Last night, I thought it would be really cute to DJ this party, and then Kieran and Shipka, Sabrina, invited me to her house for a holiday party, and I thought, you know what, that was so sweet, I will go. I will go to her party. And proceeded to get absolutely turned. Drank about 4 glasses of wine with Lucy Davis, and we just screamed all night. So I am tired, and I am hungover. Sometimes I'm like, well, I either have like no social life, or I go to work tired. There is no middle. So sometimes you just have to go for it. This looks great. Do you see how that foundation added like more gold to it? This actually matches me better, I think, now. It's a big difference. I'm gonna keep using this. This isn't exactly new, but this is the Prados Beauty bronzer palette. All matte bronzers. I would call this a contour palette. 4 matte bronzers. This to me is a contour palette, but let's just get into some of the contouring, shall we? Sometimes I watch these videos and I'm like, good thing you found this to do with your life because you are a f***ing freak. This looks so good. I love the color of this setting powder. Like, look how nice and smooth that forehead looks. I don't think it normally looks that good. Work. Look at using a brand new index card today. Rich. Just put this right here. I've been to real YouTubers' houses and they have like perfectly set up little mirrors so they can see themselves. Yeah, we're not doing that over here at Trixie Cosmetics TV. Everything is bootleg all the time. If you guys can see the room I film in, this is like, I know people with closets bigger than this place. I need this eyeshadow again, so we're just gonna have to deal with the music. Oh my god, I'm way too hungover to do that. What else did I bring? Like I said, I've been trying to make my face more yellow in drag, more gold. So I picked up this Urban Decay Stay Naked powder, which I've already cracked. I've had this a few times and it cracks every time. You guys know I love Studio Fix, but I am getting a little like over it. I just think it's just dustier and it doesn't look as good on my skin as it used to. So I'm trying to find a new like full coverage powder. This coverage is so good. It's a little dark for me for a highlight color, but look how covered that is though. That looks so good. The shade range for Urban Decay used to be like Bart Simpson status. Yellow, yellow, yellow. And it's gotten a lot better. I'm gonna do a little bit of Studio Fix over it because I just need to really see what she is. See, that's lighter. It's a big difference. Wow, this is looking really good. It's nice to be doing a makeup video where things aren't falling apart for once. I still think that next year could be the year I have sex and drag too. That might be one of my other New Year's. It's not that, can I just clarify something? It's not even that I want to. It's that I don't want to look back and wish I had. You know what I mean? What if I get the itch at like 50 and I'm like, now you chose to start I should do it now when I'm, in the springtime of my womanhood. This is really gaggy to me. I just think it looks good. What else did I get? A pink cheek mousse. I'm scared to use like a cream blush product. This is the Morphe and Maddie Ziegler. I mean, this is new, but I've had it for like 2 years. I just have never opened it. I'm scared to try this, but I want to try to put some of this blush on. I can already tell that that's not a good idea. That's not a good idea. I take it back. I take it back. I take it back. I bet you this is a beautiful product if you're a real person, but I cannot use this. So I'm going to do some black and white liner. You guys know what I'm doing, and I will be right back. I mean, I'm back. Do you guys see a difference? Do you see a difference in my complexion? Do you see how it's like more coverage and like more golden? I think it looks good. I think in pictures it's gonna look really good. I have some new mascara, but as you know, like I've had so much liner on, I really don't know if you can see mascara, but let's see what the tea is. I got the Rare Beauty mascara, bitch. It's just called Black Mascara. There's literally hair, my eyebrows are, do you see that? That is so horrible. I'm gonna have to, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Sometimes you have to lay down on the railroad tracks and just pray for Photoshop. I'm ready for like a phase in my career where I don't even put makeup on and everything just gets photoshopped on and I don't even appear in the video. This is kind of weird. We had a conversation about filming some of my live shows in hologram so that for posterity in like 5 or 10 years, I could have like all my specials and stuff as holograms. Would you guys watch a hologram of me? I think that's a little intense, but one of the other things I want to do this year is I'm very interested in VR and I would love to do a makeup video that you watch in VR. I also think it'd be fun to do like a meet and greet experience on VR. So if you have an Oculus or whatever, you can put it on and we can have like a 10-minute sit down on a couch from complete opposite ends of the world. Yeah, nobody touches my hair, which is great. God, this setting powder really got me together. You know what? I know that they make one in vanilla and it's slightly less yellow, and I do wish I had vanilla, but this does look good. All right, let's put some lips on, shall we? I got some new stuff. I picked up a couple of these Urban Decay pencils because I love them. They are the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencils. Not to age myself, but I remember when the Urban Decay 24/7 pencils were invented. I got this color Rush, which looks like it's gonna be similar to Soar from MAC, which is one of my favorite pencils. And then this one's called Broken, which, hey, yes, bitch, this is gonna be my tea. This is Broken. Let's get into it. Great color. Oh my God. Something crazy happened to me. I was DJing at Chill Bar in Palm Springs a few weeks ago. It was really, really fun. And this very nice older man came up to me. He was probably, no joke, in his 70s. He came up to me and he grabbed me right on the arm behind the DJ booth and he pulled me down and he goes, I just want to say thank you for playing Sylvester because I worked at the record label that made this album. And I said, oh, don't ever touch me again. No, I didn't say that. But I did say, oh, you're welcome. And he said, thank you for playing so much disco. I come here every Sunday and I never know the music. Isn't that sweet? And then he said, somebody at the bar said that you're famous or something. I don't know who you are. So shout out to him. Shout out to that king. And then I dropped my headphones and I bent down to get the headphones. And he goes, are you going to suck my while you're down there? I was like, yes. No, I wasn't. No, but I was just like, would you stop being the stereotype of the thing that we, you know, if I was going to suck your you would know about it. All right. It's not up for question and debate. I love being vulnerable. I just had a big show in Los Angeles the other day. Played at the Novo Theater, which was really cool. And it was a really stressful day, you guys, because the Trixie Motel was there filming. So the camera crews are there all day, all the reality cameras. Somebody was there doing a profile on me from the New Yorker. So she was shadowing, like this close shadowing all day. And then on top of that, every agent, representative, network, everybody was there. So it was like, I tried to do a good job and then there's all these people there. And the show went, for me personally, 1 to 10, 11. It was one of the best shows I think I've ever given in my life. You don't do a show, you give a show. And I was so relieved that it went well that I proceeded to go out to Tom Tom with Lisa Vanderpump and get absolutely turned. And then she turns to me and goes, we should go, I'm knackered. And I said, all right, bitch. Got her to drive me home for free. Love that. If you have a rich friend, you just try to take as much as you can, you know? First, she saw the show at the Novo. She'd never seen me before. And she was so impressed and so nice about it. She was like, you know, it's okay if you want to make fun of me in your show. And I said, Lisa, that was never up for discussion. Of course I'm gonna make fun of you in the future in these shows. This is a really beautiful color. I really love it. I don't know what kind of lip colors I have going on. What do I wanna f with? I think I wanna wear this Gigi Good color. This Christian Audette Gigi Good color in Good. Oh yeah. I feel myself going through a cream lipstick, like a tube lipstick phase again. Because for drag, I usually am wearing liquids, but I love how comfortable these feel. Tell me that's not beautiful. Tell me that's not beautiful. Come on. Nudes. Think of it this way, when you order a nude lipstick from Trixie Cosmetics, we send you nudes. By the way, you guys, we have a promotion going on at Trixie Cosmetics for the next 24 hours only. Everything is retail price. And shipping is exactly the same amount. Shipping free. Well, that's beautiful. Oh, blush. What if I forgot blush? Jail. I grabbed 2. I got the Fantasy Makers blush from Wet n Wild. Let's Get Smashed. Oh my God, that's me last night. And I got this Powerpuff Girl blush in Saving the World. This is an orange, and this is an orange. Thoughts, feelings, concerns. Not that you guys can answer me in real time. I'm kind of leaning toward this. Oh yeah. Wow. You know, sometimes I feel very lucky to have the things I have in my life, but then I see myself at times like this and I'm like, there was no hiding you. You were always gonna be an iconic star that everybody has huge boners for. Huge boners. Even people with tiny dicks, when I walk in the room, huge boner. Do you guys care about dick size? Comment below. I'm gonna go put on some lashes and a wig and I'll be right back. And here we are, the touch, the feel of fashion, the fabric of your life. We had some hits today, let's be honest. The N3 Oil Control Makeup Primer, a priming spray. I have no way of knowing if this worked. Will my skin feel different later? I would never buy this and I probably will never use it again. So sorry. This Powerpuff Girls blush from ColourPop is really cute, Saving the World. I actually really like it. I mean, I think I don't really have enough on. I also never feel like I have enough blush on. Oh, I mean, I love this color, come on. I tried to use that Maddie Ziegler blush and it just, a cream to gel for drag was just, it wasn't giving, it wasn't living, and I wasn't buying. This Wet n Wild sponge was really lit. Really, really lit. The Rare Beauty mascara in black. It's really pretty, really black, and I mean, everything Rare Beauty does is kind of amazing so far, so they haven't steered us wrong yet. I really love these Urban Decay Stay Naked, the Fix powders. These are really good. My problem is, something about this formula, like, it's already partly shattered. I've had about 3 of these and they've all shattered. I'm not even halfway through it and they've shattered. So am I rough on makeup? Probably, but also makeup should live long and prosper, not shatter in the makeup bag. So that's a little bit of a bummer. I was really impressed with this Charlotte Tilbury foundation, this Airbrush Flawless. This turned out really good. Between this and the Urban Decay pressed powder and the setting powder from Anastasia Beverly Hills, I'm like really into this complexion today. I think this is the best my skin has looked in drag in probably months. This looks like drag skin now. Like this looks erased. My real face is gone. I really liked this, and if we're being honest, this morning I went to get Starbucks and I took one little baby pump of this and I just touched it on my fingers and touched it to my boy face, and it looked so real and beautiful. I could see myself using this out of drag because it matches perfect. This is one of the best foundations I've used on this channel probably ever. This powder, couldn't recommend it more. It's banana, but it's not too banana for a person with very fair skin. Oh, the Flower Beauty Priming Whip. I'll use it again. I think with primers, you need to kind of give it a couple tries. So don't be surprised if you see this in a future video. With primers, I just can't really tell what it did. However, my skin looks great, and this was probably part of that. So I like it. The Prato's Beauty Bronzer Palette, we've used it on the channel before. Beautiful, stunning, easy to use, affordably priced. You can support an Indigenous owned business, bitch. The One Size palette, I've used this a million times. It's so good. And one of the things I didn't mention is the packaging is designed in a way that if you have long nails, you can easily open it, which it takes a person with long nails to understand how to do that. The Christian Audette Gigi Good lipstick, we've used it on the channel before. It's beautiful. Nice magnetic closure, great pigment, very wearable, pretty. I mean, isn't that color great? The 24/7 liners, I got 2 colors here. That broken shade, you guys, is just beautiful. And 24/7 liners, there's something in that formula. It's like a gel that glides over. So even when you're like me and you have clown foundation on, this pencil glides over the foundation, which is really lovely. The 12-hour Infallible Super Slim Liquid Liner, I mean, I didn't gag. But then again, I'm really spoiled because I think that the Cake Pop liner from Beauty Bakery and the Point Made One Size liner are 2 of like the best liquid liners. This was just fine, but then again, it is from a drugstore and it's probably not made to be more than fine. Oh, I like this little mirror. I do like this little mirror. I think that mirrors, I'm a culprit of this. The Trixie Cosmetics mirror is huge. It's nice to have a tiny mirror once in a while. Like you can actually put this in a bag. And finally, this crazy thing. I don't even know what to say about it. I don't know what to say about it. I guess I'm real happy for you and I'm gonna let you finish, but like, I just, like I said, I don't know who this is for. And that's it. Thank you so much for getting ready with me. It's the new year, it's a new you. Every year is a wonderful opportunity to get more in touch with yourself and become less in touch with the parts of yourself you don't like. Make sure you subscribe because we do videos every single week. Goodbye.